Aloha. We're gonna get in the zone here in a minute. Sorry about my connection issue. It was a little bit weak. Jam out to some music. Enjoy yourself for the next 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll go into the zone. I love this song. Who knows this song? What's up, Brooke? How's your travels? Where are you today, Brooke? I know you're traveling. You're always traveling. What's up, Keith? Keith knows a good mango when he sees one. We're gonna get started here in a minute. If you could say hello below. I'm gonna talk about what happens when people mock you. Hot topic of the day. When people mock you, it's actually good news. Kiwi. I gotta get some nutrients in. Oh my gosh. Who likes mango? I think mango is like one of my favorites. Mango. I know every time I hear about a kiwi, I think about New Zealand. How good does that look? All right. We're a little late. We're gonna get on track. Let's put this dinner aside. So let's go outside for a minute. Hold on. Hopefully that doesn't make you dizzy. How's everybody doing today? Is everyone feeling good? In the zone? Having a good day? That's a pretty good angle right there for lighting, isn't it? Boom. Maybe I could sit right here. What? I like this little spot for some weird reason. What's up, Mark? Anna is my favorite. Some unhappy faces. We got some happy faces. Renee, Tanya, Aloha. Andrew, I was listening to, the name of the song is Wondering by Yado. Wondering by Yado. So I always text like throughout the day. There's a few people that I text music to like every day, just to keep them pumped up and fired up. And so, you know, if you're into music, I'll make a playlist or some sort of some playlist that you can get connected to, or a CD or something. I'm kind of down with all sorts of music. But hey, you know what? Today's a day to talk about what happens when people mock you. Does anyone mock you? Does anyone have anyone mocking them here? Making fun of them, criticizing you, mocking you, like blah, blah, blah. Anybody got anybody mocking them? I'd like to hear some other stories. What's up, Jeremy? Andrew, good to have you today, my brother. Thank you for being here and for the contribution you've made that some don't know. I appreciate you. And when people, yeah, Andrew, I'll get you some more music, you know. So, like, I think it's really fascinating when people mock you. You know, at first you might get like kind of sensitive to it and might, oh no, this isn't good. People are making fun of me. People are criticizing me. And it goes back to when we were little kids, and like in school, if someone made fun of you or mocked you, it's like it didn't settle well. And all of a sudden you felt like alienated, kind of disconnected on the outside. So throughout life, then you began to create a muscle memory in your mind that says that don't do anything that people, you know, criticize me for or make fun of me of. I want to stay, you know, within the boundaries of everybody else's opinions and ideas of my life and what's supposed to be cool and supposed to fit in. And I want to tell you a personal story about people that mock me and how that it gives me that indicator that I'm on my path, that I'm on my track, that I'm exactly where I need to be, that I'm doing exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, regardless of what they say. Actually, when they say it, I'm like, yes, they just made fun of me. They just mocked me. They're just confused, but they're admiring something in a way that they might say something that seems as if they're calling you out or they're putting you down, and it might be they might actually be making fun of you or criticizing you or mocking you, but I assure you that's a good indicator that you're on your path. Does anybody here have ever been mocked for anything, whether it's when you were a little cool kid or, you know, as you grew up or now that you're an adult? Anybody ever been criticized, mocked for anything? I'm sure some of you can relate, and maybe you don't want to fess up to it or admit to it many times, Leanne, so you might understand and relate as I explain this cool story to you. I'm here on my back porch in Beaver Creek, Colorado. Actually, I love this back porch because I make a bed out here every night because the weather is incredible. I have a bedroom that I haven't used in 2 months, but over here is this huge lake that you can almost see it. This huge lake, and down there's the town, and there's this little festival going on, and then up the hill is actually the Ritz-Carlton, and right over there is Beaver Creek. So, you know, I got this. It's funny, I have a friend that does this all the time, and I've been thinking the same thing, Jeremy. So if you got someone mocking you, I'm telling you right now, it's a good thing. It's often okay, let me just tell you a specific story that can help kind of bring all of this together. Now, I personally have a lot of stories about being mocked, being criticized, people just, I don't know if it's like making fun of me or like mocking what I'm doing. It's actually mocking what I'm doing. It's specifically mocking what I'm doing. Like, what? Like, so the best story that I have, sorry for being all moving everything around. I'm trying to get a good little angle so I can sit down and talk to you. This is like the coolest thing that's been happening to me. And it hasn't happened once. I've actually had it happen twice within the last about 2 weeks. I've been mocked for a lot of different things, but this one I'll take it to a real simple personal level, because then I think it can help you relate no matter who you are and what you got going on. And I agree with you, Keith, Never let someone's negative opinion determine your reality. And Jeremy, if someone's been making fun of you or criticizing you or whatever it is, I'm telling you right now, that means you're on your path of where you are wanting to go, probably where you were designed to go, and where you're going to be your greatest. So lately, I've noticed this, that I've gotten to conversations with people, and specifically women, and as we get to talking or whatever it is, I tell them, we're getting to know one another, and I start to tell them and explain, I haven't watched TV, and except for the only time I've watched a TV is when I've stopped into somebody's house, and I've watched TV in probably like 3 years. I haven't drank alcohol in 3 years this November. I haven't had sex in 2 years this November. Whether we'll take those three: TV, alcohol, and sex. Okay, so 3 things. Now obviously these are my decisions by choice. It's totally because this is what makes me happiest and feel most connected and inspired and motivated and clear and pumped up, and like my intuition is at this all-time high where I'm the most creative, I'm the most productive. So it's serving me in a lot of ways, right? But you're getting to know a girl and she's like, so wait, you don't have sex, you don't drink, and you don't watch TV? I bet you're on some weird diet too. And I was kind of like, gosh, if you even knew, like, I eat like food from the earth, and like I'll go to the local butcher and get a really good local sourced piece of meat, and I'll cook it, and I'll make this organic, tasty, organic, like, tacos. I'll eat tacos every day, mountain pancakes every single day, my own omelets. I cook all my own food. Like 95% of what I eat, I cook it, unless I go out to eat, and then I'll eat something else, which usually isn't that good anyhow. So yeah, I'm like, well, we won't get into what I eat, because if you can't handle those other 3 things, there's no way you can handle this. And then I'm like, at first, it was, oh wow, that's fascinating. Then it was, yeah, right, I don't believe you. Then it was like making fun of you, mocking it, making fun of it. And then I'm like, is this girl talking smack to me? For real? And I'm sitting there like, how should I react to this? How should this, affect me? What should this make me feel? And then I start just realizing I don't think she is criticizing me. I think that she's so fascinated by this that she's actually confused in her language, because maybe she's taking it offensively, as if I'm not into her or whatever it is, or there's no connection between us because all she does is watch TV, get drunk, and look to have sex and eat food that's no good for her. So she has no like depth and connection with this. She's never dated anybody like this. She's actually not even, she has no one in her life like this. So for me, at first you want to be like, yeah, time, family members do this. I've had close people, and it's like all of a sudden they're wanting to like bash me for the way that I live my life. Like maybe just for making a live, like what we're doing right now. I'm making a live video, right? And I'm out on Facebook, or I'm posting something positive or inspiring, and I'm trying to motivate somebody or encourage them to live a better life, or to break free from the chains of, guilt or stress, or to go out and, get pumped up and be fired up about life, take a risk, make a sacrifice. So someone else all of a sudden can go, hey, you know what? I know the connection's real weird on my end, but we're going to power through. I'm not going to worry about the connection. The connection's weak, but I am strong. So I'm not going to worry about the connection because it says your connection is weak. And that's okay because I am strong. And I have no idea why the connection is so weak, but I do know this for sure 100%. If you're doing something that you know is in bettering your life and it's making you feel better and you're then able to contribute more to the world in a better way, whether that's to your family, to society, to the community, somebody else is certainly going to tell you, no, don't do that. That's weird. That's not cool. Are you really going to live like that? And what you got to do is the moment that that happens, you acknowledge that as success on your path, that it's a success on your path. Because if you're conforming to society in the way that everything is, then no one's going to be telling you that, and all you're going to be doing is in a path of like destruction or weakness. You're not going to be really growing, and you're not going to be in a major contributing manner. Because see, what happens is if you're messing up, people actually will encourage that in ways and like applaud that and like egg it on, you know, for you to be the troublemaker. They'll egg it on. They want to see it. They go do that again, or whatever it is. They'll egg that on. But the moment you go start doing the right thing and you get on the right path and you make that big shift in your life, people will come out of nowhere and they just want to like boom, because what's happening on the inside for them is they're looking at you, what you're doing, whether it's you stopped drinking or, you know, you started succeeding in your business, you're in a quality relationship now and your friends are like, oh, that's stupid, you know, why would you get in a relationship? It's because that's subconsciously what they want. They want that. They want to feel like that. They want to know that they didn't have to rely on, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll to be happy, or whatever it may be. They want to be in a good relationship. They want a prosperous business. They want to be really healthy. So whatever it is, if you're seeking and you're growing in those areas of health, wealth, love, and ultimate happiness, somebody's going to come in your life and they're going to mock you. And then you say to yourself, I'm on the path. I'm doing good. This is where I should be going. Maybe things are getting better and better every day, and I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep growing, and I'm going to keep making a contribution, and I'm going to keep making that sacrifice, and I'm going to keep growing in this one area of my life no matter what. Because actually, if that person is saying this, it's a good indicator that I'm actually growing even further. So then what do? Is at that point, don't deflect that person out of your life. You embrace what they're saying in a major way. So embrace it. People are going to do this in your life, and then be kind to them. You know, reach back out with kindness. Reach back out with kindness and say, yeah, you know, like I said to the girl, yeah, I'm not really into like the whole, you know, I have no connection with the TV. I like eating healthy food because it makes me feel good, and it's been actually the best decision of my entire life to stop drinking. And recently it's been one of the most fascinating, mind-blowing, incredible learning experiences of my life since I was a little kid, the decision to stop having sex. It's made relationships easier. I can build relationships with girls that I couldn't build before because it wasn't like that. It was a one-track mind, and I've been able to flourish in those relationships. I've been able to create a healthy connection between the sexual side of me and the non-sexual side of me. And then with the alcohol, it's like it's literally a no-brainer. I don't have to drink to have fun. I don't have to drink to be loved. I don't have to go out and drink to enjoy everybody else. So every single one of those decisions I feel good with. And then I know is if I continue to do that, I'll continue to grow, and people will continue to say something. Hey, this is here, this is here, this is happening, you're not doing this, I'm not understanding. And then ultimately, let's see if the connection's better on the inside. We got a weak connection. Weak connection. Weak. I don't know what's up with the connection. It just says it's weak. It's all good. We're finishing up. The bottom line is, when you get attacked, when someone says something to you, don't react, because if you react, they'll attack more. Be kind to people. Embrace the differences. If you want to grow, you should be getting some sort of mocking going on. It actually should be happening if you are growing, unless you might have totally disconnected from everyone in your life, who knows. But if you put yourself out there and you start to share your story with people, for sure you will get some sort of mocking and heat, and that is just an indicator that you're on your path. So I'll keep it simple. I know we don't have a really strong connection, but I love you. I appreciate you. It's time to heal every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you.